Hi, it's Gadget UK here again. Really short video here, just showing you how I got these Megadrive cartridges working again. Now these actually did need a repair, and it's a bit debatable whether you could actually class them as a repair or not. I'll leave that to you to decide. I actually think it is a repair because you've got the original cart, shell, the board and the label on these, so you know, for all intents and purposes they're original, and in fact they've got the original games on them, you know, so they're identical to the way they're shipped. They look in very good condition. This one is a bit, what's the word? It looks like it's perfect. It's not actually. There's a crack. I don't know if you can see it, just like a really fine crack here. And when you take this apart, there's only 2 screws holding it in, but it's like this one was glued or something. You can just see it there. Actually, when I pulled it, just see that little split. I don't know if you can see that. So there is a little split there, but actually when it's together, you can't see it at all. The other one didn't do that. It's not glued at all. But anyway, I'll take these apart and I'll just show you what I've done. But I've had to effectively replace the mask ROMs in these with new EEPROMs. That was the fault. Both of them were given black screen. So I'll just get the screws out. I'll just show you inside. So here you go. We're going to the Streets of Rage 1 first. As you can see, the board's looking really tidy there. You know, cleaned up with some isopop and stuff afterwards. But as you can see, we've got an EEPROM on there. Now, one of the first things I did is check these caps, you know, clean up the connections. There's nothing wrong with the caps. The caps are alright. The board, you can see it's a little bit scratched. Someone's previously tried to clean this up from the outside with something metal, a screwdriver or something, so it's not quite, it's good condition as it could be. So I'm struggling with my words today. I'm not feeling that well again. It's been very difficult to find the energy to do anything. Anyway, I'm moaning again. So this chip I think is an equivalent of a 27C 400. So it's 512K, you know, it's 256K words. Now, you can just take the ROM, you know, if you put one of these on your EEPROM programmer, set it to a 27C 400, even though this says it's actually 27C 4000D-15, it's actually a 27C 400, it will work with the same programmer settings. Yeah, load your ROM, but you need to do you need to swap the endian again. So I'll put a link down below in the description to the video if you want to download my utility that I used to change the endian format there for the and I said Indian, the endian format there for the Mega CD BIOS. It's the same thing with these. You need to do exactly the same thing before you program it. The file's the same size, it just swaps around the byte order, basically. It swaps every odd and even byte around. So anyway, that's that one. I'll reassemble that one and I'll just give you a quick look at the other carts. So here we go, inside the Streets of Rage 2 now. Now you can see what I mean, look how that broken, that edge is there. But it joins up perfectly. It's really weird when it's back together. And the same here, look at that, look how bad the split is there. But when you put it back together and put the screws in, it's like there's no damage. It's a really mysterious way that's cracked, and I don't know why it's been glued. It seems to have been glued at manufacture. There's evidence of that glue. I don't know if you can see in here. It's like I don't know, remnants of it. It's bizarre. But anyway, the PCB again, it's an original, as far as I can tell. It's an original Sega. You know, it could be a replica, but the chip has got a Sega all over it as well. The one that I took off, I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, it's perhaps not as clean, that board, as the other one. I need to clean it up a bit more. You can just see a bit of flux or something down here that's leaked through. But anyway, this one's got a 27C 160. Interesting for you. You might have thought that Streets of Rage 2 might be twice as big as Streets of Rage 1, but actually it's 4 times as big. It uses a 2 meg ROM, you know, 1 meg in terms of 16-bit words, and it looks identical in terms of the arrangement there, cap here, and another smaller cap over there, and that's it, really. There's no other logic or anything on there. They're dead straightforward to do, and it's the same thing. You know, you take your 2 meg ROM from your Genesis ROM collection, run it through a byte swap utility, and program your chip, and you're away. So I'll show you these working, and I'll also just show you the chips I've taken off, which at some point I'll have a look at, see if I can work out how they failed. I did do some measurements on them to, you know, test some of the obvious stuff. Couldn't find anything wrong actually while they were in circuit. Just figured they must have just stopped working because there's nothing else, you know. They didn't work after cleaning them up, and I spent quite a bit of time messing, trying to see if I could get these are working with original mass ROMs. There you go, you can see the faulty chips there now. That was the one that was on Streets of Rage 1, I think. Yeah, it's not coming out very well, it does say Sega. And that was the Streets of Rage 2, I think. I think it was the one with the brighter label was Streets of Rage 2. So as you can see, we've got Streets of Rage in there now. Let's hit start. Awesome. Fantastic music in these games. Really glad I've got the originals. I mean, I could play these on the Megadrive anyway, but I just wanted a couple of original cards, really. Anyway, let's try Streets of Rage 2 now. So, take that one out. Let's get 2 in. Switch it on. Sweet. Anyway, I thought you found that interesting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.